Next tonight, all pain, no gain. That's what campaigners said today as the government published its plans for high-speed rail. It's the longest bill ever introduced to the Commons, and it confirms the route in great detail. Well,
let's speak now to our political editor, Arif Ansari, who joins us from Westminster. Arif, this is something like 50,000 pages long. I expect you've read every single page.
Not quite every page, Annabelle, but obviously you can imagine that I'm working through it. As you say, that this is really published in great detail. The route itself is stage 1. Which means it's London to Birmingham, but obviously people who want to stop high-speed rail want to cut it off before it even begins. And today there were plenty of campaigners here at Westminster pushing the message that this is bad for the environment, that it's not value for money, that it isn't something that should be built, it won't boost the economy in the way that the government believes. And we spoke to one of those campaigners today who'd come from Cheshire. They were angry with one particular MP from their own county, the great ticket collector himself.
George Osborne is probably central to our area, and of course we have to take into account that he is a government minister, but he has told us that he will not meet us on HS2 matters or any other matters at all. He is no longer holding surgeries, and yet we understand the Prime Minister still does.
So where does this leave HS2, Arif? Will it get built, do you think?
Well, those people who are against it now have 8 weeks in which they can go through this detail and lodge their own complaint. I reckon that that's about 800 pages a day that they have to read. Once they've done that, a special committee of MPs will be created. They will go through the bill in fine detail before it comes back to the House of Commons. So there's clearly a very long process to go with this. On the one hand, you do have the government really pushing for this to go ahead, saying it'd be great for the economy, but this bill is going to go through the House of Commons as quickly as an express train struggling with leaves on the line.